Hey guys, Jen here with Chaos and Grace, and today I'm going to share with you how we fit 3 boys into 1 room. We have a 1,700 square foot house. It's about 120-ish years old or so. And the layout, the square footage wise, it's fine, but the layout is kind of weird. We've got 1 bedroom downstairs, 2 upstairs, and it's just kind of a weird layout the way it is. So we've had to get creative with our space. And we decided a couple years ago to give up our master bedroom to our 3 boys because it just worked better. And the smaller bedroom is still a 13 by 13, which is still a fine amount of space. For myself and my husband, we have a king size bed. I've got some office space in there. And then for right now, our daughter is in there with her toddler bed while we are building a 3rd bedroom upstairs. That would be the 4th bedroom to our house. So until then, we're kind of crammed in there. But the boys are very comfortable in their space, and I'm going to turn you guys around and show you how we fit them all in there. So coming into the room, you see we've got 1 bedroom here. This is a day bed, and then we've got 1 twin size here and 1 twin size here. Each one of the boys has a cubby shelf unit here, and that's where they keep all of their personal things. This is my 7-year-old's space. He does not like a lot of stuff. I think he is a minimalist at heart here. That is about as full as his buckets get. He likes to have things organized in specific ways. That's his Nerf stuff, some random things, his personal Legos, and some stuffed animals in there. And then like his bigger things, he just kind of keeps next to his bed. They were playing, so it's a little messy. So underneath each one of their beds, I have these Tupperware drawers. These were just those Tupperware drawer tower things that I got from Walmart, and over time and in a different setup when we had bunk beds in here, the frame of them broke, so I just threw that out and I just keep reusing the drawers. And I've got, you know, like socks and underwear and belts and things in here, and then this is pajamas, and then that is shorts and pants. This is my oldest son's corner. He is 12. And over here, he has got his little cubby system. We'll start at the top here. He's got all of his, he does karate, so these are his karate belts and his trophies and things, his little Thor hammer him and Dad made together, his little Harry Potter wand display there, his Legos he likes to keep on display, and then this, this broke when we were trying to hang this. So what he's gonna do, he's got some bigger Nerf guns under his bed, and he's just going to, we're gonna clean that out, and that's gonna be his little locker for his Nerf guns. As long as that's working, I'm not gonna spend the money on a new unit right now, because I'm sure over time it'll just break again. So while it works, that's what we're gonna keep using. My rule for these buckets is if they are overflowing, then it is time to purge. It's time to get rid of stuff. I think that they have a fine amount of space for all of their things, and if they have so much stuff that it is just overflowing, they're not using that stuff in there. He didn't even know what he had in here. We were emptying things out together, and it took a few hours to do this whole thing, and he didn't even realize what was in there. He'd find things and go, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in so long. He didn't even know he had it. So, and he got rid of a whole garbage bag full of stuff to either donate or it was just trash. So this one is like all his Nerf gun stuff. This is his creative bucket. He's got like a 3D printing pen and a knitting loom. His drumsticks are in there. Some other creative things. This is like all his toys, his guys and stuff. His Harry Potter bucket, and then down there is like Vex, and I think actually he's got a little GoPro type camera. I think that's down there too. And each one of the kids has a bulletin board. They rotate the stuff they put up there. They can put up whatever they want. And each one of them has a bookshelf. We have got 1 hook for each child. This is my youngest, my middle, and my oldest. And then this is the bed for my youngest son, who is 6. Underneath here, he's got the same kind of cubby storage. Over in that corner, he likes to throw his extra blankets and stuffed animals, which is fine. That's kind of like his little corner where he likes to hide. He is my son with sensory processing disorder, so any little spots that he's carved out for himself as kind of a retreat or where he needs to take a break, I let him have that. That is almost always a mess, but that's okay. That's his space, and I give that to him. So this is Caleb's space. This one is definitely by far the hardest to keep organized. And honestly, it's not worth the struggle. So we just have his buckets, and they are filled to the brim with a bunch of different things. And these are actually things that everybody plays with, but we just keep them in here. This one is one I can't wait to go through, and we've tried to go through it a few times, but by the time we are down to the last bucket purging, he is putting things back in that we had started to purge in the first bucket. So one day, my dream is that this will be organized. But until then, at least we have a spot for everything in here, and it's not, you know, all over the place. So there it is. So Caleb is also my son that loves big construction trucks. These are all Bruder trucks and excavators, and they're awesome trucks, but there's really no good place for that. So for now, they sit in a big tub. This is our Lego storage. One of them is Duplos. I'm sure they're probably all mixed up right now, but they were organized where one of them was Duplos and one of them was your standard Legos. A lot of these Legos are from when my husband was a kid, so we've just kind of hung on to them and passed them down, and with 4 kids, 3 of them being boys, they definitely get used every single day. So this is the closet storage for the boys. It does hold all their clothes. I, until recently, was switching out their summer and winter wardrobes. Recently, I have just pared everything down, and I am in the process of we've done Wyatt's, but I need to finish the little guys. Just mixing everything together so that I don't have to switch things out with the seasons, because it's very frustrating and it takes a long time, and I always end up having a ridiculous amount of clothes in there, and the more clothes, the more laundry. You get where I'm going with this. So we're paring things down again here also. Down here, these are Tyke sticks, and they are awesome. If you have boys that love forts, these are fantastic. And over here is the bigger Nerf guns in their collection. Sweatshirts there, sweatshirts there. This is my oldest son's. I do allow for like games and things are up here. We've got a bunch of games and snap circuits and things, a chess set, some posters and things up there. And then this is Jackson's side and that's Caleb's side. And they do a really good job. Everybody hangs up their own clothes, and they do a really good job of keeping their stuff separate. Even if we do a wonky job of hanging up things sometimes, he still does it, and he learns that skill, so that's what's important. So that is it. That is our solution for having 3 boys in one space, in one bedroom. It's nothing spectacular, but it works well for us. Everybody's got their own space, they've got their own places for everything, and they've got their little spots where they can get away. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all the videos we put out, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.